Ever feel like the story of evolution we learned, the apes to us stuff, is just way too small?
Oh, definitely. Like a single chapter in a massive book.
Exactly. So today, we're diving into something much bigger, maybe even a bit mind-bending. Gideon Flux's theory of cyclical evolution. It's not just Earth life. It's the whole cosmos cycling.
Yeah, we're looking at the living cosmos, evolution's cyclical phases, and also drawing from the organism we are and on the physics of organic Earth, too. It's definitely a departure from standard biology.
For sure. So our mission today is basically to get a handle on this cyclical idea, these cosmic phases, and, well, what it all might imply.
Right, and central to this whole thing is this entity, Coccotunnella perpetua. Flux calls it a living cosmos.
A living cosmos, wow. And then there's this other idea, H-space, an archive of energetic fossils in non-reality. Okay, this is already wild.
It is. So the basic idea, the core concept, is that evolution isn't just a line going forward. It's this infinite cycle, oscillating, Simplicity, then complexity, then back to a kind of equilibrium over and over.
An endless loop.
Okay.
And he has an equation for complexity.
Yeah, cephal P plus K times Qn. But it's maybe less about getting a precise number and more like a framework, a way to conceptualize how complex each phase is within this huge cycle.
Right, conceptual tool. So PN is the foundation, the primary bit.
Yeah, the primary tunnel, he calls it. Yeah. And dollars is the number of active parts or quarter components.
Okay, and QN is how much each part contributes its value, giving us the total complexity. Can we walk through a few phases, make it a bit more concrete?
Let's do it. So think way back. Phase matter 3, pre-proto-complexity, gives it a C3 of 2. It's like pure chaos, just starting to get some structure. Proto-variations.
Okay, primordial soup territory almost.
Sort of, but maybe even before the soup. Then phase matter 2, proto-reality, C2N01. That chaos starts to pull together. A single pre-reality.
So complexity drops there. Interesting.
It does. Then phase -1, pre-material potentiality, C2N12, complexity goes up again. It's diversifying, sort of bridging that chaos and what will become matter.
It really is like a wave, not a climb.
Exactly. Then you get this really interesting point. Phase 0, cosmic equilibrium. Its complexity is $1.05 plus epsilon I wol. That imaginary number suggests it's a pivotal, almost transitional state. Not quite one thing or another.
A junction point. Okay, where does it go from there?
Into our territory, sort of.
Yeah.
Phase 1, pure matter, C1, $81. Simple again, this is the material universe, stars forming, galaxies.
Right, and then life.
Phase 2, life and matter, $222. Complexity rises. This is where you get biological diversity, the kind of evolution Darwin studied, all the life we see.
And phase 3 is this Coccotunnella perpetua thing.
That's it. Phase 3, Coccotunnella perpetua, C4 nuller, $1. Complexity drops again as the universe, this living cosmic organism, integrates and unifies all that Phase 2 diversity.
The universe itself as one organism.
That's the idea, and it keeps going. Phase 4, galactic consciousness, C2 nuller. Imagine galaxies forming a conscious network, starting to theorize about H-space. Then Phase 5, hyperorganism, C2 ters. This cosmic being integrates the information, the energetic DNA from H-space. And phase 6, transcendent integration, CC dollars, achieving some higher state of consciousness. And, well, it implies infinite phases beyond that, like 8, 9, continuing the cycle.
Okay, my head's spinning slightly. What pushes these changes? You mentioned a revolutionary echo.
Yeah, think of it like the cosmic version of Darwin's environmental pressures. It's this inherent force, this drive within the cosmos that pushes it from one evolutionary phase to the next, a push towards change.
And H-space again. This non-reality archive. How does that change the game for evidence? Usually think fossils, right?
Rocks.
Yeah.
Totally different. H-space isn't material. It holds energetic imprints, echoes of past phases. So the fossils aren't physical objects. They're like energetic signatures that could tell us about those pre-material phases. Phases -3, -2, -1. It fundamentally redefines evidence for cosmic history.
So Flux is really taking Darwin's core idea evolution, the tree of life, and just scaling it up massively.
Yeah.
To everything.
That's a great way to put it. He sees a universal evolutionary principle, and that obviously challenges purely materialist science. It suggests the cosmos is interconnected, maybe even conscious.
Which connects to his other book on the physics of organic Earth, too. What's the link there?
That book introduces the Coccotunnella unification theory, CUT. It basically fleshes out the idea of the universe, Coccotunnella perpetua, as a living conscious system. And it places this within a 5D space-time framework, suggesting consciousness isn't just a product of complexity, but fundamental.
Okay, so pulling it all together, we're not just talking biology. We're talking about the entire universe. an endless conscious cycle of evolution centered around this living cosmos entity, Coccotunnella perpetua, with a history stored in energetic echoes in H-space.
That's the essence of it, a radical rethinking of, well, everything.
It really is. It makes you pause and think, doesn't it? If the universe itself is alive, conscious, and constantly evolving through these grand cycles, what does that actually mean for us? For reality? For our place in this vast living system, something to definitely keep mulling over.